On December 19th, 2023, at Hotel Colorado in Glenwood Springs, an historic event occurred that will define the future of Mesa County. Xcel Energy and the Colorado River District signed a purchase and sell agreement to transfer ownership of the Shoshone Water Rights to allow for the permanent protection of the most senior, non-consumptive water rights on the Colorado River.
A critical part of this water right is when you say the Shoshone Water Right, people think of the power plant. We're not purchasing the power plant. That's an antiquated plant. It's a very expensive asset to have. It's a very expensive asset to manage. Xcel's keeping the power plant. We bought the water right. And Xcel has the right to use the water right as long as that power plant exists. But they understand the importance of the state of Colorado, and Xcel's been a good partner. They've driven a hard bargain. We're paying a very high price in today's terms, but Xcel's been a good partner.
In Mesa County, the water called down by the Shoshone Water Rights is critical and supports our farms, powers our businesses, and sustains our families. This water is vital for our agriculture success, our thriving recreational industry, and the health of our river. Some of the most senior water rights are within Mesa County.
If we didn't have the Shoshone waters come through and the rights that we have here, you can get a good idea what this would look like in Grand Junction by simply going to I-70. Look north of I-70, that's what you have without water, and look at south of I-70, and that's what you have with water. And in this particular thing in Mesa County, you know, our green fields, we'd have dust storms you couldn't imagine if we didn't have the agriculture and the green fields and the parks and the lawns and things. I mean, you hear a lot of people that say, well, you know, we need to get rid of the green or whatever, you know, in Aspen or places like that, they have natural flow. Here we don't, but we have the water rights. So it's very important for the Shoshone, and it's also important for everyone in Mesa County. We have to join together because, you know, there are a lot of municipalities and a lot of users other than in Mesa County that would like to take the water out of Mesa County and move it somewhere else. So we will, even though we have the Shoshone permanency, we get that acquired, we're still gonna have a lot of battles in the future where people wanna take what we have.
This agreement is a pledge to ensure that this essential resource continues to support life in all its diversity, crucial to Mesa County's 15-mile reach.
And the 15-mile reach allows us to recover 4 endangered species. In order for that 15-mile reach to get the appropriate amount of water, you need to have permanency in the Shoshone Water Right. Now, the benefit of that 15-mile reach benefits everybody in the state. And the reason is that because on the Colorado River, there are so many environmental restrictions that if you didn't have the 15-mile reach for the specific recovery of these 4 endangered species, the federal government you couldn't even put a hose in the river without anywhere along the length of the river in the state of Colorado, maybe beyond the state of Colorado, without going through an unbelievable process. So years ago, they made an agreement that said, okay, we'll designate this 15-mile reach, which happens to be in Mesa County, starts in Tibet Canyon, comes down to where the 2 rivers, the Colorado and the Gunnison, come together. And the agreement was, okay, you don't touch that. I mean, you take special conditions in that 15 miles, we'll focus that and leave the rest of the river alone because we can recover them. It happens to be not only in Mesa County, but it's perfect waters, assuming we have the Shoshone waters coming through, because there's a lot of water comes through the Shoshone Right. As long as you have that, you then have the perfect conditions in that 15 miles, and it saves everybody else on the river having to go through that. So that's why it's so critical on the Shoshone acquisition of the Shoshone to make it permanent and the 15-mile reach for the environment, which is very, very important.
By securing the permanency of these flows, we are investing in the economic stability of our region, our people, our environment, and ultimately our future. The legacy of Shoshone is a shared responsibility, transcending political and geographical divides. It is an invitation for every citizen, organization, and leader to come together for a singular goal of preserving the vitality of our river. We know that the purchase and sell agreement is just the first step in a longer process. However, to get across that finish line, we must secure funding from our federal, state, and local governments and all our water users.
We have to raise, just $100 million, give or take 500,000. And on top of that, we have to go to the courts. We have to get a change of use switch. That's pretty complicated. I would anticipate that at some point we may have some opposition out there, so we're going to have to deal with those issues in the court. But in the end, although it's complicated, it's going to take a lot of money. It will be a huge, huge deal for the entire state, specifically the western part of it. But the Colorado River touches all four corners, not geographically, but touches all four corners of the state, meaning that everyone in the state benefits from the Colorado River. This will allow the Colorado River to stay intact as we know it for the western slope, for the economy, for the water users out here, for the environment. I mean, lots of advantages.
We extend our deepest thanks to the Colorado River District's current and past directors and the 19 other member organizations in the Shoshone Water Rights Preservation Coalition for really their unwavering dedication to this monumental achievement. This agreement is an example of the power of unity and collaboration. It's a victory in a collective determination and a shared dream.
We need a lot of political might and the right kind of phone calls to be made back in Congress. I've got a little experience in that arena. So we've got to have that help for $40 million. We're actually meeting, and your chairwoman of the commission here, Bobbie, she's going to be over, is participating in a statement on behalf of Mesa County. We're making a request at the state of Colorado Water Conservation Board for $20 million. So that gets us to $60 million. And then we at the River District have committed $20 million. That gets us to $80 million. And then the other $20 million, we have our partnerships. We're hoping to get between 10 and 20 million there. So that gets us to our $100 million.
By advocating for preserving the Shoshone flows, we are making a promise to generations yet unborn that we value their legacy as dearly as we do our present.